We are now about to have quite a treat here, actually. I've been really looking forward to this. I mean, I'm looking forward to all of you, and I get the insight into the slides ahead of time as well. But Mari-Liis is going to be talking about navigating diversity and how to approach different personality types in sales and marketing. She's an internationally known marketer. She's got like 20 years of experience and a decade of entrepreneurial insight. She advocates for something which I really love, and that's working smarter, not harder, because hands up, who needs to work any harder than we already do? I certainly don't want to. But she's got a background in psychology, which is what makes this super interesting. And she's merged everything seamlessly together. And today she's going to delve into the nuanced art of approaching different personality types in sales and marketing, and she's going to provide us with invaluable strategies to enhance our effectiveness in these areas. So please welcome to the stage Mari-Liis.
All right, hello, I am Mari-Liis, and I want to see, for a starter, please raise your hand. How many of you have been in a business meeting where you feel you are disconnected and you can already feel in the middle of it won't take you anywhere? Whoa, that's a lot. Thank you. Or maybe there is someone you know maybe you should collaborate with or work with, but you feel like, I just don't want to work with that person. Do you have it? Oh yeah, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, thank you. So we know it's very hard to predict these meetings, right? Especially, in networking events, you don't know people. I should use this one as well. Yeah, thank you. But we all know that miscommunication leads us to missed opportunities, and we don't want that either. So Salesforce did this survey that says that 82% of people expect salespeople to be knowledgeable about products and services, meaning, yes, you should be talking. But also 74% are expecting salespeople to be great listeners. So we need to talk, but we also need to listen, because a right balance between talking and listening is what a good communication is all about, right? If you know how to listen people, and more importantly, if you know what to emphasize for them, what are the things you should maybe avoid in a communication, is something that really can help you. So I make my living by talking. I talk to people I like. I also talk to people I don't like. I talk to people I agree with. And I also talk to people I disagree with every day. But I am having great conversations with all of them, right? So today I will introduce you the DISC profile that I have learned, that I have worked with over the years. And let's see if you can also become more effective on a daily basis when it comes to communicating with people we don't, connect with so well, maybe. Okay? So I want to start with that as people, we are all very different, right? And we are very complex, I would say, combination even, because of our social, cultural, educational background, right? It is different for all of us. And we have different education, different skills, different knowledge, but we also have different personality traits. And this is what DISC is all about. So how many of you have heard about DISC? Oh, that's a great reminder for you, I believe so. And what it is a non-judgmental tool that really, I lost the word, I'm sorry, English is not my first language, but it works with four main behavioral differences we all have: dominance, influence, steadiness, and consciousness, right? What is important to remember before we go into that? There is no right or wrong personality type, and no one falls 100% into one of these types. And mostly we all have two of them that are dominating, but it may differ in different situations. Meaning, in a work situation, there might be, one thing that dominates for you, and let's say at home, it's the other personality trait. Okay? So, let's start with Reds. These are people who are oriented to results, right? They make up to 11% of all the population. Usually you find them in a very high positions. So they are corporate CEOs, they are military officers, they are lawyers, presidents, of course, very, very high positions, right? And Reds are always driven by the power, by results, and by money. So they always prefer discussion focusing on results rather than any emotional topic, so to say. So they know you have a family. They know you probably, you had a holiday last year, but they don't want to chit-chat about it, okay? Because they want to get straight to the point. And these are the people who usually come to you and they're, okay, how can you help me? Right? And sometimes it's like, whoa, wait, I don't even know you, and you're already, jumping into that. But this is who they are. Recognizing Reds is quite straightforward because as soon as they enter the room, you can sense this confidence really. Because they are the ones making an eye contact with you, and very assertively they come and shake your hand. Very, very strongly, right? And you can already recognize them by that. They are very strong negotiators, of course. They are, by nature, they are great leaders. And to be honest, it's quite easy to work with them because they tend to make very quick decisions. So no comes quickly and yes comes also very quickly, okay? And they always prefer action-oriented discussions, meaning they don't like these long meetings or meetings with too many details, right? You don't want to bother them because they really appreciate time and they don't want to waste their time. Coming to weaknesses, we all have weaknesses, right? And so does they. And for Reds, it's their ego because sometimes they are overconfident and they are impatient and they also have very short attention span, right? So that's why they don't like these long meetings. Don't bother me. Just let me know what's in it for me. What can I get? And let's move on with our lives, okay? That's their motto, pretty much. When it comes to communication in sales and marketing, here are some keywords you should consider. As you see, all of these words, they convey this success, that, okay, something will happen. So the words like hurry, finish, get, success, results, this is all that they need to hear from you, okay? That this is that really conveys this action-based, communication to them the best. Also, because of their quite big ego, they want to work with very successful people. So if you say like, I go golfing with this CEO who is the CEO of this big company, they already think, okay, I might want to work with you because they hear you are successful. So, and for them, what they dislikes is that they don't want to lose control because of their big ego. They want to make sure that they control the situation. Also, of course, they want to look knowledgeable, like we all do. And one thing to remember is, as they don't want to chit-chat about, emotions, then, for example, if you're late for a meeting with them, don't start to apologize too much, why you were late and what happened. They know you were late. They see that. If you just say, I'm sorry I was late, and let's get straight to the point, it's enough with them, okay? Don't get too emotional with them. This is what they don't like, because you're wasting their time, again. Okay. Moving on to yellows. These are people, inspiration-oriented people, also called yellows, and they make up to 17% of the population. They're always emotional, very happy, very sunny, and very energetic, always. They thrive in roles like salespeople, public speakers, influencers, and of course promoters, right? Because they can express their personality and they can really shine through in these professions. But let's see how they behave in business. And recognizing them is also quite straightforward because they always show energy and they are very eager, they're very passionate. Usually we hear when they enter the room because they're, hello, how are you doing? I'm here, it's so great to see you. They're very energetic. So usually we know these people as soon as they walk in. And they are speaking rapidly, loudly, they are very passionate about everything they do. And also they dress up so that it is, attention grabbing. This is also something that by what you can recognize them. Of course, they excel in networking and communication because they are very good at exchanging any information. And they are natural promoters because they are very, very capable of motivating people and convincing them, right? So this is the great strength that they have. Also, they are very creative people and they are very quick thinkers. So they tend to generate ideas all the time, It's a great strength they have. Despite their strengths, yellows are relatively weak with working with details. So what it means that since they are so passionate, if they meet people, they are so emotional, they are so happy, they want to collaborate, they want to do all of those things, right? But it's hard for them to follow up. It's hard for them to work systematically, to work with the details. So you should help them with that, okay? So turning ideas into realities is really hard for them because they love excitement and they want to have fun and they just, they want to talk. So if you're in a meeting with these, you should let them talk, and you should let them talk about fun things, about emotions, about activities they have done, because this is something they really want to do, okay? So use words like awesome, fabulous, great, amazing, because that all conveys this excitement and fun for them, and they want to hear that. And of course, because of that, they dislike also these long meetings and lengthy meetings and do detailed meetings as reds because it's hard for them, right? Because it's not fun, let's be honest, it's boring already. The third category are people who are process-oriented. They are also called blues, and they make up 37% of the population. So that's quite important to notice that number there as well. And blues, they work in professions like engineers, analytics, tax advisors, everything that is related with details, numbers, and also, like accountants and so on. They are by their nature, they are very conservative, of course. They are very polite. And the way you recognize them in business is by really observing their behavior, because they look modest and they speak politely and softly, and most of the time they are very balanced, right? And they are the people who prioritize attention to detail anytime, right? This is the most important for them. And they always seek comprehensive information before making any decision. So they are very strong at organizing. They take responsibilities very seriously, and they are hard-working people. So what is hard for them is to reflect their feelings and talking about, let's say, personal matters like family and so on, because it is hard for them, especially because if they don't know you, right? So in the first meeting, don't go there with them. However, their weaknesses is that they want to be perfect in pretty much everything. And they tend to overanalyze things for themselves. And of course, it all leads to very critical thinking because they expect so much of themselves and also from others. And they also, may feel even, depression or stress if they perceive themselves of falling short, for example, and if they can't reach deadlines and so on. It's very hard for them. In sales and marketing, what blues are looking for are details, numbers, very comprehensive information. They need that. And what is most important here is that you can never sell to blues. They will do that themselves. Meaning, when you are in a business meeting, you should never push them, you should never be aggressive, you should provide all the information that you have, and you should use, keywords like process, system, analyze, and let's come back to that if you have any questions, right? Because they want to make sure that they make the right decision. And they are the ones who will go through all your social media channels, they will go through your website, and they will review all the feedback and references you have received from your clients, because they want to make sure the decision is right for them. Okay? If you are giving them all the information they need, and you are saying, let's say in a sales situation that, okay, I will follow up with you, let's say next week, next Thursday, then make sure to keep your word, because they are expecting you to do that. And if you're not calling or texting me next Thursday, you lose them. Okay? Because they want to make sure that you are also detailed and you keep up to what you speak. Okay? So, moving on. The last one is relationship-oriented people, or greens, and they make up to 35% of the population, and they are, excellent caregiving people, so to say, because they're very, by their nature, they're very caring and nurturer. So you may find them also in the similar professions. It's everything that is around caring, nurturing, compassionate jobs. It's usually what they are doing. So teaching, counseling, nurturing, these are the professions you can find them mostly. So they demonstrate kindness and compassion in everything they do. And for them, the most important thing is to build relationships and to make sure that we are all friends here. We are not fighting against each other, and it's a good feeling around here. So that really makes them a great team players, because they know how to bring people together and how to nurture them and how to make this amazing feeling, right? So they are very, very trustworthy people as well. And they love learning, and they are quite quick at picking up new ideas. But they are also not very good with working with goals. So they need, again, help with details, and they need help with systematic approaches to projects. Another thing to remember, okay? They are very strong because of their emotional and relational skills, right? But what happens is they are overly sensitive, and they oftentimes are neglecting their own needs, over in favor of others. So that is not very, very healthy for them usually. And yes, they are not typically very goal-oriented as well. In sales and marketing, what they value is open discussion, of course, and they now prefer all the emotional topics. So they want to get to know you before doing any business with you, okay? They want to make sure that we have built this meaningful relationship. I know you, I can trust you, you know me, you know that you can trust me, etc. So you cannot be pushy with them either, because you need to first, build that relationship for them. That's the most important part, because they value relationships over results any day. Okay? And of course, keywords, like collaboration, together, family, love, community. This is something that resonates with them very well. Okay? And as I said, they dislikes are pushy people, aggressive people, and also loud environments, because they don't want any conflict, right? And that's it. We have 4 personality types, and to put it into practice, next time when you are in that meeting where you feel like, there's disconnection and I really don't feel like it's getting me somewhere, think about the personality type this person could be, because it helps you a lot. And because recognizing these differences we have will really empower your relationships in your personal and, of course, in business. And in marketing and sales, do not forget about the keywords and what to highlight for them. And also, behind this QR code, it should be in your workbook as well. You can test yourselves, and you can find all the information that I shared here. So, thank you, and have a great conversations. Thank you.